Hello everyone and welcome in. In today's video we will be doing lots of cooking and baking. So our first recipe is kind of a bonus one because I decided to start filming the evening before. So this will be our dinner for tonight, and this is a good crock-pot meal. So we are just starting by frying together some onions. We have some ginger as well as some seasonings, some tomato paste. We are going to be just frying that together, getting that cooked and mixed well, and then we're adding that to the bottom of our crock pot. And on top of that we will be adding some chicken breast. Once you have your chicken layered in, you add some cauliflower on top and then add in some tomato sauce. And this will cook for all day. So we're going to leave this here, and this will be here all day. So later on this evening, we're going to get our chicken out now once this is fully cooked, and give the rest of it a good stir. I'm going to be slicing up my chicken. You can slice it up however you want to, or shred it however you like your chicken. And then we will return it back to our crock pot and let it cook for about another hour. I also made some couscous to go with our meal for tonight, and I'm going to be putting the chicken on top of that to serve. This was super delicious and everyone enjoyed it. So now this is the next morning and we are again doing a crock pot meal for tonight. So to start off with, I am getting my pork roast seared on all of the sides. This will help to keep all of those juices in while it is cooking in the crock pot. And you just want to do each side for like 3 to 5 minutes until it is nice and browned. And then of course we will be adding in some spices into the crock pot on top of our pork roast. The recipe calls for a beef roast, but we don't really eat beef in our household, so I am using pork instead. Once we have all of our seasonings on top, we're going to be adding in a pint of our homemade salsa and then setting that on low for basically the rest of the day. Our first recipe of today, we're going to be making some brownies or some bars. Now this is a perfect recipe when you don't really have time to bake cookies, but you want that chocolate chip cookie. This is a bar version basically. So if I don't forget, I will put the recipes of today in the description for you. Let me know in the comments if you are enjoying today's video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you are notified whenever I upload a new video. After adding our chocolate chips, we added the milk chocolate as well as the white chips. We're going to give that a good stir, and then it is ready to put in our pan. I'm using just a regular sized sheet pan to put this out, and once I had it sprayed really well, we're going to just even this out, spread it out into a nice layer. While that is baking, we are going to mix together some actual chocolate chip cookies, but this recipe is sourdough chocolate chip cookies. These have been our personal favorite. We love these. Something about the sourdough just gives it something extra, and we just love this recipe. I have my own sourdough. I started my own. Let me know if you would like to see how you start your own sourdough, and maybe we can do that sometime. So here is our sourdough going in. Just adding the rest of the ingredients and everything, getting everything mixed in really well. And last of all, adding in our chocolate chips again. I'm going to put that into the refrigerator for maybe a half hour to 45 minutes before I bake them. In the meantime, we're going to get our brownies out. I did overbake these just slightly, so yeah, you don't want to overbake these at all, but they were still delicious. And next we are going to get our cookies out. This always is a little time consuming, you know, to get all the cookies out on the sheet pans and everything, but it is nice. I can kind of do some things in between while the cookies are baking. Oftentimes when I am baking cookies like this, I make lots of cookies, do an extra large batch. That way I can put a lot of them in the freezer for later. These stay really nice in the freezer if you have a good airtight container to put them in. So that is where most of these are going. And now these are ready for eating or putting in the freezer. So back to our roast, we are going to get it out of the crock pot now that it is nice and tender. It is basically falling apart. And then we're going to shred this up with a couple forks. We are going to be making some tacos, so this will be perfect for that. Once we have it all shredded, I'm going to put it back in the crock pot just for now until I get my tortillas warmed up. We are using corn tortillas, so I'm going to fry them just a little bit. And then I'm also cutting up some lime, an avocado, and then I'll chop up a little bit of cilantro to go with that as well. If you would want to add a little bit extra, you can go ahead and make like a pico de gallo, but we are just using the cilantro for tonight. Once I added some of our pork, add onto that a slice of guacamole, a little bit of lime juice, and then some cilantro. These were absolutely delicious, and everyone enjoyed them. So thank you so much for coming along with me and making some food, cooking, baking. I will see you in the next one. Bye.